I have a few errands today that I need to get out of the house for. Hi everybody. I have a few errands today that I need to get out of the house for, a couple appointments, and my parents are taking me some places. So I thought, since I was going to put a little bit of makeup on anyway, my friend Monica had suggested that I do a quick, really for spoonies, but for anybody, a just quick way of getting ready in the morning when you just want to look presentable, but you're not really doing a full face of makeup. So I thought that was a great idea and decided to do that. So I'm not using a whole lot of products today. I did prep my face. I washed it and toned, and I use a vitamin C cream in the morning, and I have my moisturizer and sunscreen on since I will be outside. I also do use, because I'm very oily in my T-zone, so I use a mattifying primer just to keep me from not being so oily. So this is Neutrogena. You can use whatever brand you like. So you really only need a teeny tiny bit of this. So like seriously, it's just a dot. And I'm just kind of putting it on my forehead and then down my nose. Maybe a little smidge more than that, just to get the rest of my forehead, especially where my bangs are short, so that I'm not reflecting all those sunbeams. And then, since I'm dry in my cheeks, I have Prime Time by Bare Essentials. So again, you can use any kind of primer that you want. This I like for my cheeks only because it's very, oh, I didn't show it to you. It's clear. It's like a gel almost, very silicone-y. So some people like that, some people don't. I like it for my cheeks just because they're so dry. And I don't use a whole lot of foundation, unless I'm going out. So I just kind of spot foundation. So I like to use powder. You could use Bare Minerals if you have that. I have the It Cosmetics, and I'm in color light, and it's just a powder, and I ordered it as a kit together, so they gave you their brush with it. So I just kind of dip it and then make sure that you always tap it off, and I just kind of real quick go over. I'm not real careful. The only spot that I really check is I have I don't know if it's broken blood vessels, but I do get like a red spot here, so I just kind of make sure that that's covered and go over that. I had marks from my glasses on my nose that seem to be perpetually there. So, boom, done. And I do prime my eyes. So you can use any type of primer that you choose. I have from MAC, it's the Soft Ochre Paint Pot. So I just put it on with like a flat brush just to... And you really don't need a whole lot of this. You want to make sure that it's not too much, or else that'll also cause some caking. I need my other mirror because it's hard to look into the phone camera. Okay. And I go back in different directions because since I am older and have hooded eyelids and have some wrinkles in my lids, I want to make sure that I get all of those creases. I did put some pencil on my eyebrows before we started. See, I got a little bit too much on there, but no worries. You just kind of wipe it off. Oh, sorry. I did not realize that brush was, mirror was like right there in your faces. Okay. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to be daring and try a new eyeshadow that I have. Okay, so I have a color switch. I bought this on Amazon, and I saw it in Stephanie Nicole's video, and you just rub your brush in it when you're using different colors, and this way you don't have to, it just wipes it off in between the different colors. And the other thing that I do like to do, which actually this color is pretty close, so I do like to put a color that's close to my natural eyelid color on. These are pretty close. So these are Makeup Forever, and they don't have names to the... Actually, they do have names to the colors, but then when they came, they didn't have the names in them, so... or on the thing, so I don't know what colors they are. But I just thought that this would be great for every day. So I'm just going to take the lightest one and put that over my entire lid. And basically should look like nothing, like it does. And then I'm using a MAC 217 brush, and I'm taking that middle color that's in there. And because I have hooded eyes, which means that when I look straight at you, I don't have a whole lot of mobile lid. That would be the mobile lid, mobile, if you're, depending where you're from. I'm picking up English accents from watching a lot of English TV. So I don't have a lot of space here when I open up my eyes. You see how that disappears? So if I were to stop at my natural crease, which is here, you would not even see that I have anything on. So I have to fake a crease, and I'm going to put my shadow up a little bit higher up here and make a line. So I'm kind of putting it where the socket bone is and just going back and forth to blend that in. And this way, when I look directly at you, you can see that there's color there. Whereas if I had it just down here and stopping here, you wouldn't be able to see anything. So by raising that up, I'm creating that illusion that I have more of an eyelid than what I really do. So I'm going to just do my other eye real quick. Blend a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to take that darkest color, which again, this color on the end here, and I'm going to put that just along the bottom outside of my lid and bring it up a little bit, kind of make it almost like a backwards 7 or an upside down L to get that outer V shape. I don't want to do too much because it's daytime, and so, and the browns are pretty close together, but just to give a little bit of dimension to it. And you could go in darker if you wanted to. Again, since it's daytime, I'm not going to go much darker than this. So then what I'm going to do is take a black eyeliner. I like Kat Von D's, the tattoo liner in Trooper, which is black. Give it a shake. And then very carefully, I just want to draw a very thin line. If you draw too thick of a line, again, because of having hooded eyes, you're not going to see anything else but a black line. So I try not to make too thick of a line. I want it a little bit thicker than that there. And I like using the liquid eyeliners or even a cream, again, because of being older and having those creases in my lids. These tend to go on very smoothly, and I don't have to pull my eye over to create more wrinkles by pulling it over to get the color on. So yes, I hope that makes sense. And then I'm going to do my bottom inner waterline. I think since it's, again, daytime, I think it'll be perfectly fine to not do the top inside. And this, I do have to pull down a little bit. I know that there's some people that can do it perfect without. I bow to you because I cannot. And I'm using for this, it's It Cosmetics, and it's their No Tug Waterproof Gel Liner. I think I've showed it to you that way. Yes. And it really does stay in place. Once it sets, it does not go anywhere. So we'll give that a chance to set. And for blush, I'm going to do MAC and Mocha. But let me get... And not doing any contouring or anything, just want to give myself a little bit of color. Not even bronzing, I'm just kind of bringing that pink color around. So you could do that with bronzer if you wanted to. I don't know, I like doing it with the blush. Mascara. I loved my old Maybelline eyelash curler, and they don't make the pads for them, like the old pads that they used to change. And it's just not the same. So you know, everybody makes weird faces when they put on mascara. And I'm using the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express. So I'll show you that while I get my other eye ready. Try not to make faces, although it's really hard. Yeah, the old curlers used to like curl them flipped way up. I loved it. And then I made the mistake of ordering the new pads, and I threw out the old one, and bacteria or not, or I should have really kept that one forever because it worked. I know it's gross, but it worked. Okay, and I'm not putting on false eyelashes today, again, since it's daytime right now. You could if you wanted to, but I'm just choosing not to today. And for lipstick, I'm going to use Edge to Edge Liner by MAC. And let me just wipe off. I had some lip balm on, so just want to wipe some of that off. Unfortunately, I have no pigment to my natural lips, so I'm bringing the lip liner all the way around, and I think I'm going to use my Stila in Patina, which is their liquid lipstick line. I love this color. It's like a dusty rose. Okay, and let me undo my hands here and just spritz my hair a bit because I did not do that. Getting my roots done next week, which will be great. Okay, and that is the finished look. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something. I hope that was helpful. And when you need to, just get out quickly, but don't want to look like you just literally rolled out of bed. I hope that gave you some tips. And if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments section, and I will try to answer them for you if I can. And if I don't know the answer, then I will find someone who does know the answer for you. So again, I will leave all of my information in the description box, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't just talking about chronic illness, but again, it's sort of is, and also combines my love of makeup with it. So I need to run and do my errands. So I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful week. Bye.